Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be telling you all of the best makeup from 2019. Now, this makeup that I'm about to show you, I heavily raved about on my channel already. And I do use these things on a daily basis, but they're definitely, for me personally, the best products of 2019, and I've been seeing this going around on YouTube, so I just wanted to sit down and film this video. It's just a laid back, chill vibe, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to see what makeup I recommend and what was the best of my 2019, keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification on, hit the bell, and make sure you check out my social media. It's here on the page as well as down in the description bar. Let's get to it, you guys. So the first item that I'm going to mention, I'm actually just going to go in order of how I do my makeup routine. So I'm going to start with the eyes first. Two eyeshadow palettes I have here. One is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina palette. This is what she looks like. So beautiful. Definitely a fall kind of vibe, if you get what I'm saying. These colors are so beautiful. Like, how could you not want this palette? I use this palette a lot in my everyday life, everyday routine, because it's just so good. The colors are super vibrant. They blend so smoothly. They don't even get patchy. Like, they are A1. This is by far, besides Modern Renaissance, this is my favorite palette that Anastasia has come out with. And the fact that Jackie Aina made this, like, I love her. I support her YouTube. I love watching her. And yeah, so, and the packaging, can we talk about that? Like, it's, I know you probably can't tell on the camera because of the lights, but it's holographic, so it looks so beautiful. So definitely get your hands on this if you can. You will not regret it. The next palette I have here, this is the James Charles and Morphe palette. You guys know I use this pretty much on all my eyeshadow videos, it seems. I really did enjoy this palette and I still use it. It's so good. If you like playing with color, you need to get this. If you like neutrals, that's fine. You can still get this as well. There's a color for everyone in here. There's so many colors in here that you can pretty much make any eyeshadow look that you want with this palette. So here is the palette. You have your neutrals on top and in the middle row, and then at the bottom you have all the colors. I think this is a beautiful palette. I love the way it's set up. I love how big it is. I do of course wish I had a mirror, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But this was a game changer for 2019. As soon as I got this palette, I didn't put it down. I was constantly creating looks with this palette, and I still do. It is such a good palette. Some of the colors kind of can be a little bit patchy, but honestly the color payoff is really good in this palette. Minimal kickback, and Morphe has some really good eyeshadow formulas out there, and I really do recommend their brand. So if you can get your hands on this, you gotta do it. Next, I'm going to talk about some lashes. I have two lashes here, and these are Drugstore. I have the Salon Perfect 661 eyelashes. These are really beautiful, as well as the Ardell 113s. Both of these lashes, let me just tell you, it looks like you have lash extensions when you wear these eyelashes. They're so beautiful. They're so full and voluminous and lengthy, and the lashes look separated. It's just, they complete every single one of my looks, and they're affordable too, which is even better because, you know, not everybody, you know, may have enough money to spend $30 on one pair of lashes. They're also really easy to apply. They both pretty much have, this one has more of an invisible band. This one, the band is a little bit thicker, but it is still easy to apply. You know, there's always some lashes out there that the band is way too thick that you can't apply it to your lashes, but that is not the case with these. They definitely hold their shape to follow the natural curve of your eye compared to some other lashes that I've tried, so I really like that as well. But yeah, definitely love these. For mascara, you guys probably already know which two mascaras I'm going to say. First, we have the Milk Kush mascara, and then we have the NARS Climax mascara. I went all out with these mascaras. What I like about the both of them is I like the size of the brush. So the brushes are a little bit big. On the Milk one, it's a lot bigger than the one on the NARS one, but they really get into your lashes and separate the lashes. They give you such good volume and length. They're very dark too, which I like mascaras that are brown as well, but you know what? There's just days where I want mascara that's like jet black, you know what I'm saying? So I really like that about these. The only thing I don't like about this is that it takes forever to dry. The NARS one doesn't take that long, but this one does. But honestly, they really lengthen your eyelashes. And with this one even, I do think that it kind of gives you like a false eyelash look, if you know what I'm saying. So I really like these. And actually, this one's almost empty. I can barely get any product out of it. That's how much I used it in 2019. For the brows, I have 2 brow pencils and 2 brow gels to recommend to you guys. The 2 brow pencils are, you already know I'm going to say the e.l.f. one. I use it in every video. This is really good and affordable. And the one that I was using before I discovered this one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Brow Wiz. They are both really good. The color is very similar. What I don't like about the e.l.f. one is the tip is really thick, whereas with the Anastasia one, it's really thin. I'll show you guys. So here is the e.l.f. one. It's very rounded and it is very thick. And with the Anastasia one, the tip is kind of like really thin and precise, which I like tips like this. But honestly, the e.l.f. one is just as good as the Anastasia one. They both really fill in the brows nicely. When you use the spoolies on them, they kind of disperse the product really evenly, and you guys can see I have my brows filled in. I used the e.l.f. one today and I love them. I have the Anastasia one in the shade taupe and the e.l.f. one also in the shade taupe, and I really like the color on my brows. If you have a similar brow color to me, taupe is the way to go for these 2 brands. For brow gel, I really liked the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel. I use this every single day, and you know, I'm not really like the biggest fan of brow gels that are tinted, but this one I actually really like. It makes my brows appear more thicker. It kind of like makes your brows appear to be fluffy. You know the fluffy brow trend I'm talking about, where your brows look really fluffy. That does this for me. It's the perfect color. It matches my brow hair perfectly, and it really does hold and keep my brows in place all day. The one I was using before I discovered that one was the 24-hour brow setter. Really like this too. If you're really looking for a clear brow gel that's kind of like hairspray for your brows, this is it. This isn't going to make your brows crunchy, but it's going to hold your brows in place all day, every day. Your brow hairs ain't going nowhere. So if you want a clear gel, definitely recommend this one to you guys. The lash glue, I forgot to mention, I've just been using the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. This works really good. It has aloe vera in it. It's formaldehyde free, latex free, so it's really good for people who are allergic to latex. It comes off as a white and then it dries clear, and I've had no problems with this. It keeps your lashes on all day. Now I'm gonna get into doing my face. The primer that I'm going to recommend for you guys, this is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. Let me tell you guys, this primer, it's the bomb diggity, okay? First of all, it hydrates your skin so much. It makes your skin so plump. It evens out your skin tone. It smells really good. Like, it doesn't fill in your pores or anything like that, but it really just creates the perfect canvas for your makeup, especially if you are dry. I have a lot of dry skin. I also have oily skin, and this works perfectly fine for me with oily skin, so I think this is great for all skin types. I love the way my skin feels after putting this on, and every foundation that I put over it looks stunning. Another primer that I heavily went into in 2019 is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is awesome. It's skincare and makeup in one, and I really like that. It's very expensive though, that's the only downfall, but with this, it has vitamins in it that are really good for your skin, and basically just a primer and moisturizer in one, which is versatile. I really like that. And yeah, it just makes your skin feel really soft, baby soft, and you have like a nice sheen to your skin, and it really hydrates the skin and makes your skin look supple. Foundations, everything also look really good over this. So if you are on the market for a good primer and moisturizer in one, or you want to buy something that is more luxury, I would definitely tell you to get your hands on this. Next we have foundation. I have 3 that I'm going to go over with you. The 3 are the Revolution Conceal and Define Matte Full Coverage Foundation. foundation, the Maybelline Urban Dream Cover Foundation and the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I really like these. I like the hydrating one more of this, but ultimately before that one came out, I used this one a lot more and I really like it. It's full coverage. It blends out really good. It's matte, so it does have that oil control technology in it, and it looks really good over time. You know how some foundations kind of just break up throughout the day? This doesn't do that. This just makes your skin look so perfect and so flawless. So if you are oily, definitely get your hands on this, and it's drugstore, so it's even better. It's affordable. I have this shade F2, but Makeup Revolution is one of my favorite makeup brands that is more affordable, so I really like this. Again, I like the hydrating one more, so if you have dry skin, definitely check that out. That's what I have on my skin right now, but love this. The Dream Cover, this is really cool because it has sunscreen in it, so you don't have to worry about putting sunscreen on in the sun and then putting on your foundation. This has SPF 50 in it, which is incredible. I feel like there's not a lot of foundations that have sunscreen in them, so I thought that was cool. It's also protective makeup, so I believe it's pollution protection, so it's supposed to stop, you know, the pollution from oxidizing your foundation and everything, and I think that is really awesome. Like I said, I don't think there's a lot of foundations that have that. This is also drugstore, so it is affordable, but this leaves just like a really beautiful natural finish on the skin. It looks so good. It looks good in photos, it looks good in person, and it does have full coverage, and it states that it's full coverage. It has like 3 different sunscreens in on the back, but it looks so beautiful, and you honestly don't need a lot of it. It does have like a squeezy tube, which most foundations don't have, so that, you know, can be a pro or a con to you, but so this, I use this a lot in 2019. It's almost empty actually. And for the Fenty Beauty, y'all, if you have dry skin, your skin's gonna drink this up, okay? It's gonna love it. This is full coverage. It's long wearing. It lasts so long, you guys, like 12 hours. I wore it once and it looked bomb by hour 12. Like, it doesn't break up on your face, it doesn't separate, it's so beautiful on the skin. You have, you know, the hydrating benefits, but you also have the longevity benefits, which that's like the perfect duo for me, you guys. So I really like this. If you can, save your coin and get it. I really think that everybody with dry skin will love this. Next we have concealer. We got the Maybelline Conceal and Perfect concealer, and then we have the ColourPop No Filter concealer. You can, first of all, you can see this one's just about empty. Like, I can barely get anything out of the product, even on the walls, like when I'm digging with the wand. These both beautiful, both full coverage. This one is matte, so if you don't like a matte foundation, I would say not to get it. But this one is also, I would say this one's kind of like a natural finish, but it may seem like a matte to some people who have really dry under eyes. Overall, I like them both. The coverage is really good. They don't settle into your fine lines, and you know, I've used both of them as eyeshadow primers as well, and they prime my eyelids just as good as an eyeshadow primer, so they're very affordable too. So if you want to get a new concealer, I definitely recommend these two. I still use them every day. Well, not so much this one because it's almost out. The Milani one, it never lets me down. Next we have bronzers. You guys already know I love this Makeup Revolution bronzer, and it's huge. First of all, it's the size of my hand, as you guys can tell. This one kind of has like a warmer undertone to it, but it looks so beautiful. You guys can see it's what I have on now for contour and bronzer. It looks so good. It's not patchy when you blend it out. It's very pigmented. You only need a light tap to go in with and start brushing it on the face. It's really beautiful. It blends so good, and it doesn't rub off your foundation underneath. I know some bronzers that I've used will like break apart the foundation underneath, but that doesn't happen with this, so definitely recommend this. Another bronzer that I loved, you guys know this is an old favorite of mine. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It. What I like about this is the shade 01, so it's a very cool tone bronzer, and it kind of has a slight sheen to it, but it's not overwhelming to the point where your face is shiny or, you know, it looks highlighted or oily. But I do like that this has a sheen to it. I think that a bronzer with sheen just really brings like a natural glow back into the face, and I personally like that. This also blends really good and isn't patchy as well. Next we have blush. I have 2 blushes to show you guys. The first one is from Note Cosmetics. This is just a kind of like a peachy nude blush. I love blushes that are this color, you guys. They really get me going, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I used to like pink blushes, and I still do, but I don't know, you guys, just those peachy coral colors really just, I don't know, they just make my look. I used to really not be into blush, but now I freaking love blush. Like, I cannot not wear it, you know what I'm saying? The second blush palette I have is the Morphe 8W blush palette. Obviously, you can see why I like this because it's nude and corally. Love this. And it has some highlighters or blush toppers in it if for deeper skin tones, but both of these apply very well to the skin. They're very pigmented, so honestly, you need just like the slightest amount. They don't have any kickback to them, and they apply so good to the face. I use a duo fiber brush, and it's the Morphe M406, and they apply so well with the brush. They're not streaky, and honestly, you can really go overboard with it because, you know, you just do one little swipe and it's like, oh my god, I applied too much blush. But they're good, I'm telling you. For contour, you guys know I've been loving this Revolution Pro Sculpt and Glow Contour. I use the contour over here. The highlighter is actually really blinding as well, but this is the contour shade that I use. It's a very cool tone contour. You guys can see my face does look a little bit contoured. It may have rubbed off throughout the day, but it really sucks in my cheekbones or makes it appear that they're like sucked in, and I love this for contouring. Love it. For highlighter, I have two highlighters to go over. The first one is the Maybelline Master Chrome. You guys know it is blinding. Maybelline and Nikkie Tutorials came up with this shade. It's in the shade 250. It is beautiful. Like, it is so blinding for a drugstore highlighter. It's perfect for fair skin tones because it's like that white gold. Oh, I wear this on a daily basis. You can see like I have an indent in the pan here. I'm like afraid I'm almost gonna hit pan, but this is absolutely breathtaking. It doesn't accentuate your texture or your pores, but it just, now I don't have it on in this video, but it just leaves this beautiful glow on the cheeks. You can make it very subtle, or you can make it very blinding. It really all depends on how much you apply, but it's gorgeous, you guys. I knew Nikkie Tutorials would do no wrong when this came out. Even her highlighters with Ofra, they're amazing. So if you can, get your hands on the highlighter. Like, you're not going to be disappointed. You're not going to regret it. I promise you. The other highlighter palette that I have, you guys know I raved about this on my channel. This is the Spotlight highlighter palette from BH Cosmetics. Let me just tell you something. It's very affordable. It's very powdery, obviously you can see, but these are also really blinding. Just like the Maybelline one, they just bring this beautiful glow to your skin. It's so beaming. The Maybelline one kind of looks like it has like glitter in it. These don't have any glitter in them. They're a very silky texture, and they just lay on the skin so beautifully. Again, they don't accentuate your texture or your pores, and you can make it very subtle or very blinding. And lastly, for setting spray, the Maybelline Make It Last setting spray. This is my second bottle, like a little bit less than halfway, or I've used a little bit more than halfway of this. This is really good. It definitely makes your makeup last all day. I don't think it's a matte setting spray, but I don't think it's a dewy setting spray. I think it really just gives you like a natural finish. But you guys, this is gonna make your makeup last all day. Your makeup isn't going anywhere. Your oils are gonna be controlled. Your skin's gonna look perfect by the end of the day, and it kind of smells like sunscreen, I feel. Kind of has like a sunscreen scent to it, but really great setting spray. You're not gonna have any transfer with this either, so I love it. And it's affordable. Again, as you guys can tell by the video, I use a lot of affordable makeup products because listen, the drugstore, they're getting better as every day goes on. I swear, like, they are evolving so much, it seems. So yeah, you guys, I'm not really gonna like go over a lip because obviously like I didn't really wear lipstick in 2019, so I'm not even gonna go over a lip. But yeah, this is it. This makeup that I just showed you was the best makeup of 2019 for me. Let me know in the comments below, like, what was your favorite makeup, or what is still, you know, like your favorite routine for your makeup, because I love hearing your guys' opinions and your guys' thoughts, and, you know, trying out some of the suggestions that you have for me. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, hit the bell, and check out my social media. It's down below in the description bar. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope 2020 brings you happiness, success, financial stability, positive energy, good vibes. Let's make it about us in 2020, you guys. 2020 is going to be our year. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.